Hello future tech leaders, I am Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
So error handling, usually we develop applications as APIs, right? You create an API, you create RAML for RAML, you create API, right? If you create API, so for this API. Usually when you create an application based on this API, right? So it creates the API route, API endpoint router. You saw that one, right? We created one application. Let me show you an application. So the best practice is what we do is for all application, for entire application, we create one global error handler, right? But this global error handler, we define all those kinds of errors like folder 4, 400, 500. All the errors, we define the global error handler, right? This is the best practice. And in case if there are any flow specific errors, right, in that case we define those errors in a flow. Let me show you an application with error handling so that you can get one more. Today's plan is we're going to discuss about the deployments. How we deploy on-prem the cloud and using the automation, using the scripts. So those we see okay. Once this is done, I show you the error handling use case from a project perspective and afterwards we move on to that one. Okay, it's loading, taking a little time. So far, we developed some applications in Anypoint Studio and we deployed to the runtime that is embedded to Anypoint Studio. Runtime is the server. Runtime is, there is some server embedded to Anypoint Studio. We deploy to that server and we test and we check, right? So this is practice for testing our local deployments. Local applications, right? But this is not. You know this, whatever server we now using, that is not a production gate server, right? It's only for verifying how the application we developed. Is it working as expected or not? For local verification only, we use this server embedded in Anypoint Studio, right? So there are some deployment models are there. We see first we know. Learn about what are deployments options available for in Anypoint platform or new software. Okay, before that, I want to talk about something called control plane and runtime plane. These are two planes: control plane and runtime plane. What runtime plane is where actually this is called like server, where actually we deploy our application and this is up and running in this server. Okay? Right. So this is a runtime plane where actually our application is up and running. Control plane is an area from where we manage these applications. Means we can deploy the applications. We can undeploy. We can delete the applications from the server, right? And we can add some policies. We will discuss about what is policy on the stuff. We can add some policy means some kind of security we can add to our applications. Okay, and we manage this application from a place, a runtime control plane. Okay. So runtime plane is a place actually the application up and running. Control plane is a place where we manage your applications. Managing says we can deploy applications, undeploy, delete, and we can monitor application how it is performing. How many? What is it for performance? We can get the logs of the application. So we do this entire management to the control plane, right? Runtime plane is a place where it is a server kind of stuff. Now in runtime plane, there are multiple options out there. One is the on-prem. On-prem means, for example, you are having company, you are running company, right? In your company, you have data center. You want to run all your applications inside your data center only, right? In your local infrastructure, in local servers. So that is on-prem deployment, right? So this is in your scope, in your company's scope, right? And one more is the Cloud Hub. Cloud Hub is a cloud infrastructure given by MuleSoft. It is developed on top of Amazon AWS. So this MuleSoft guy takes the Amazon AWS subscription and he developed the Cloud Hub on top of that Amazon Web Services. Okay. So this is cloud infrastructure. We can deploy our applications to this infrastructure by taking the Cloud Hub account. So this Cloud Hub is a cloud infrastructure by MuleSoft. Managed by MuleSoft. This on-prem is our responsibility. Customer means we need to manage in our system. We need to deploy our applications, right? This is customer. Customer means the guy who is developing, who is managing applications. Okay, so this is the customer scope. This is the MuleSoft scope. For example, you have the cloud infrastructure already for you. Like you have Amazon account and you have running some applications on the Amazon Web Services, or you have the Azure Cloud account, or you have the Google Cloud account. Okay, you already have cloud infrastructure. You are running some applications on the cloud infrastructure. Right, Amazon Google Cloud Platform or Azure Microsoft Azure. So in that case, you can configure more runtime in your cloud and you can deploy applications. This is called a kind of stuff, a private cloud. Customer managed cloud. This is not a cloud. This is also cloud infrastructure, but this is managed by the customer. This is managed by the MuleSoft. Right. So you can deploy these containers in the cloud, or you can deploy these containers in the local server. So if you have a local data local server, you want to have this kind of setup in your local, or you can set up the containers, Docker and Kubernetes in your local server. Or if you want, you can deploy to the Amazon also. That's customer. What I meant to say is, you can configure Mule runtime in the Docker Kubernetes infrastructure also. That's what I meant. Docker is a server, Kubernetes is a management. You can manage the containers in the Kubernetes. Okay, so it is a bit more technical one. Some people, they don't have the enough resources to manage this Docker and Kubernetes, but they want features like Docker and Kubernetes. Okay. So for that, MuleSoft ships ready-made Docker and Kubernetes platform that is called RTF Runtime Fabric. MuleSoft RTF Runtime Fabric is ready-made Docker and Kubernetes server. Customer need not worry about how to set up this kind of Docker and Kubernetes. Just they can really use this RTF servers to deploy MuleSoft. So there are numerous deployment options available like RTF, Docker and Kubernetes on Prem Cloud Hub. Customer cloud. And so for these are all runtime planes. Control plane is managed by the MuleSoft. So, using this control plane, you can deploy applications to these infrastructures. Alright? But some customers are they have so much regulations like very banking customer. They don't want their data, they don't want to deploy the data to either cloud or Amazon. They do everything they want in their local scope only, right? Okay, even this control plane, right? This control plane is in the cloud platform, MuleSoft Cloud Platform. Most common is on-prem and Cloud Hub is very most common. Nearly all Mule applications, 60 to 70% Mule applications deploy in the Cloud Hub. So next on-prem. So these are the most common options I saw, and these are some restricted access. Very few customers will use this runtime fabric, and Docker and Kubernetes, Amazon this thing. So if you're familiar with these two options as of, that is very good, fair enough. And slowly you can upgrade. You can, go to documentation. You can upgrade yourself. If you have any specific kind of customer requirement, then you can say that, okay, I have experience on Cloud Hub and on-prem. If I got opportunity, I'm happy to work on. They give proper training and they deploy you on the solutions. Don't worry on that. So most of I don't get opportunity to work on TF and this kind of Docker and Kubernetes solutions even. But I want to tell you what are different options available. Therefore, I am mentioning all the stuff over here. This is all the runtime plane. The control plane, where is it? It is in the cloud, working on the cloud. this is the kind of UI, this kind of web UI. So from where you can manage these servers right, that is called control plane. If a customer want Node, no, I don't want Cloud Hub. We are sorry. I don't want MuleSoft to manage our servers. I need to manage my server and I need to run my server. If customer has that kind of requirement, MuleSoft will ship both control plane and runtime plane in a single package. So they ship control plane. Single package is called Private Cloud Edition PCE. So if a customer purchases PCE, then that customer has entire control on. He has control plane, runtime plane, he deploys application, he manages application. So MuleSoft doesn't have any option to see the application and control the applications. So this is very rare use case. Most of customer trust MuleSoft to run to control their applications. Alright, so PCE is very rare. PCE and PCF is their private clouded foundry, that is, PCE is on local, PCF is on the cloud. PCF Private Cloud Foundry. So check the solutions PCE and PCF. This is a very rare use cases, but these are Most customers use it majorly on-prem and the cloud. Alright, now first we see on-prem deployment. How to deploy a solution on-prem. For on-prem, first step we need to do is you need to download the runtime. Download the server or runtime. Okay. So once you download it, then second step is you need to add this runtime to the control plane. So that control can able to manage this runtime. I'll show you the second step, how to add this runtime to control plane. Here control plane means Runtime Manager. It's called Runtime Manager, available on the Anycoin platform. Okay. And third one is you can deploy application. This is very simple. There is a button available. By clicking on that, you can deploy application. So first step, let me download a runtime. So to download runtime, open the Google browser and runtime. Download. Open in the Google Open MuleSoft Runtime Download. And there is a first option available. Download Muse Runtime. Click on that. So you can see download MuleSoft Standard Runtime. Agree to this one. Agree to this check button and download. Let's start in Google. So I'm expecting that to file, okay. So after extracting, open this server folder. And you can find so many folders inside the server folder like apps folder, bin folder, conf folder, right? The main important folders are like apps folder. Apps folder is where our deployed applications will go over here and run inside this apps folder. As of now, I didn't deploy any application. This is a very fresh server. So no application over here. Apps is for applications. And bin is for start. Stop scripts. If you open bin, you can launch the MuleSoft server. You can stop the server. Those scripts are available in the bin folder. And conf folder. You want to configure your MuleSoft ports or you want to configure some any properties to the different applications. You do some kind of server configuration. That stuff is available in the conf folder. And lib folder is like is a library is required. And logs folder is for log files. You can see any application logs. I will be logs folder. Important folders you need to know. Rest of these. Okay, they're too technical. Okay, that's not fine. You can, later you can know. Now I want to start my Mule server for that. Go to bin folder and we can run the Mule batch file, right? I will call this file so that you can start the Mule server. You can see this. You know this server status like deployed, something like this, right? So Mule is up and kicking. This one, you need to get this one right. So that now Mule server is started now. Right? Now, for example, you want to deploy an application to this Mule server. So you can deploy through the control plane. Let me open the control plane. Go to any point platform, any point at MuleSoft. So in the dashboard, there is a section called Runtime Manager. Deploy and manage our applications. So go to Runtime Manager. So this is called control plane actually. Go to the Runtime Manager. So you need to go to the sandbox environment. Sandbox is an environment like you can deploy your applications for testing purpose. Go to the sandbox. So if you are in the sandbox, the new concept called TextGate is introduced. Don't worry, we'll see this later. Now here you can see something like servers, right? Server. Now what we need to do is we need to add a server, okay? But where the server is running? Local, in your local machine. The server is running, right? But this is in the cloud, right? This UI, this AnyPoint MuleSoft, this is on the cloud, right? So how you can able to deploy an application from cloud to your local machine? Okay, for that, what we need to do is you need to run an agent, something like you have in the cloud. It's a runtime manager. Oh, runtime manager. and your local. The server is running local machine, right? Okay. Local runtime server. This is your server. So you need to install an agent in your local machine. So the agent is responsible for communication between runtime server, runtime manager, and your local server. Yes. And you need to start this agent, right? So how you get that agent? Your runtime manager will give that agent. Go to your runtime manager and add server. So if you add server, you need to give some server unique name. First define a unique name for your server. You can give some name. I'm giving as my server. You can give any name, right? Give the server name C. Now execute this command on your server's bin directory. After the command runs, it will. This command is an agent actually. It runs an agent in your local server. Right. Yeah, copy that and wait in the bin directory. Right? Okay, copy that command and go to your server folder. I deployed over. I extract overwrite, go to bin folder. Click CMD over here. Paste here. And remove this. You know this. Remove that. Okay. Agent configured successfully. This message you should come. The configuration communication between any point management center and the Mule agent is authorized. Yeah. So now your agent is ready. Means this agent plays a role that communicates between your server and your anypoint runtime. So once agent is run, you can see created is getting here in the runtime, right? Create. Server got created. Alright. Now what I do is I will restart my server over here. Already I started a server, right? Yeah. But it should. The status is running. I got the status like running. Now it's only created because stopping my server to stop server control plus C is to stop the server. Terminate job. And I'm going to bin folder again. Again, I'm typing CMD over here. So here I'm again starting the Mule server. Mule just Mule. It will take Mule and enter. CMD and Mule and enter. Now you associated your local server to the Mule Runtime Manager. Next, you want to deploy an application. For that, go to Applications. Tab over here in the left panel. Go to Applications. Right. And you want to deploy an application. That application is there in my anypoint. So I have one simple application like the database demo I created, right? I want to run this application. Deploy this application. Up. Now deploy application. Use application name like error handler, whatever name you want to use that. use some application name. Don't use faces. And deployment target where you want to deploy. You want to deploy cloud or you want to deploy my server. Local server, right? My server. Okay. Now in the here choose file. Upload file. Upload the file you created, right? Error handler. Second one. And deploy application. Now it's deploying and you can see the status in your local server console. Go to your local server console. The black one, right? That is deploying now. See, it started up error handler. Right. Now it is deployed and you can test from your Postman. It is running in our local machine. It is local. But it is not like your embedded server, right? You can give localhost because this server you started in your local machine, right? But ideally the server in some IP address in your company. They designate some machine and they install the server in that machine and give the server IP address. Okay, so all developers deploy application to that server IP address. So I'm getting results. It's working, right? Okay, now you deployed application to your local server only, but this is the production grade server. Like, this is not as embedded to your Anypoint platform, right? Sorry, Anypoint Studio, yeah. Anypoint Studio. It's not Anypoint Studio embedded server. It is dedicated server for Mule applications, right? Oh, Cloud App is only control plane over here. It's controlling your local PC. Okay, runtime plane in your local PC. Control plane is the Cloud App, that one, that Runtime Manager. We are using this Runtime Manager to deploy application into your local server. Right. How it deploys? Deploys through the agent. You added the server over, right? So it will deploy this application to your local server. You can manage runtime from here. And you can go to the application tab. Application tab over there. In the in the top left panel, the applications. Go to applications. See, you can see that error handler is an application running over here, right? Some reason you don't want to deploy application to this runtime manager. Anyway, see, application is there in your local and server is also in your local. You can directly put over there, right? Why we come over here and you deploy application, right? So this is a practice we do. But if you want, you can deploy directly to your copy paste in your local server also. What you can do is you already have created a job. Go to your Anypoint should you. This control plane will manage your multiple servers Like now you have one local server. Yeah, and you can manage one. Go to Servers tab. Go to Server tab over here. Sorry, Server tab. So not only you can manage one server, you can copy one more server in local, or you can add that server also to this list. And you can manage the cloud applications also from the same consoles. This console. So using one control, this manager, you can manage multiple runtimes, like one local runtime and one cloud runtime. Okay, prem. One is on-prem runtime and they're using the same. Go to applications over here. Go to applications. Go to applications and deploy application. Now deploy application and give the error handler the same. Same you said, yeah. Same you can say give error. Might be true. Now change the deployment target to a cloud up down. And already in the cloud means it's a global write. There are already some names in the application. Give some unique name 1, 2, 3, some. Which one? Yeah, the application name. Yeah. Okay. 02. Now choose the file deployment file. Okay, then you get the idea. Once you deploy to cloud, you get the idea. This is okay, hold on 1 sec. See, a runtime version is 4 dual and there is something like worker size. Worker size. Worker size is by default 0.1 core. And for us a free account, MuleSoft gives up to 1 core. You can deploy 10 applications using 0.1 core. Okay, you can manage. You can deploy 10 applications with 0.1 core or 5 applications with 0.2 core. Your wish. Core means is like a CPU. Yeah, 0.1 core gives 500 MB space for your applications. And this is CPU. And sometimes some customers want to deploy this same application in multiple nodes. So that one node goes down, other node will serve right. But that you need to set multiple workers over here. Now, as of now, you're deploying into one worker because the free account allows only one worker. But in the real time, you want to deploy multiple workers. You can choose multiple workers over here, so that the application depends on those workers. The worker means each worker is equal to one machine, one system. Yeah. Okay, one dedicated machine allocated, one VM allocated to your application. So this error handling we run using only this code. Now the deploy application. So keep it 1 dot. Yeah, 1 is fine, 0.1 is enough, more than enough. And one worker. What do you mean worker? Like a secret. One worker? As for the free account, they give only one worker only. Yeah. Then deploy application. It's deploying. Yeah. It's in the status. It takes a little time. Okay, don't worry. Yeah. Here we manage our runtimes. Using one runtime manager, we can manage multiple runtimes. Okay, one cloud and one local, or two local and one cloud, like that. So now it will use like an application error handling demo. Okay, I think it is started. I started or your? The application is started. One screen. Okay, then what you do? Your application started, right? Applications, tab applications. On the left panel. Yeah, go to applications. And you can see two applications running. Okay, the same application, but one is running on the cloud and other running on the local on-prem. If you want to test the cloud, one click on the cloud link. Error handling Zazen 2. Click on that link. And it will show some URI. This one error handler application name means this one. That is URI where it is deployed. This is a US location. You can do US and E to the region. Yeah, East. East, yeah. Copy that one. And come to your postman. And replace localhost 880. So you will deploy 884. Oh, it won't work, man. It must be 8 or 81 in case of cloud. Yeah, the port. Yeah. You need to change the port. You need to deploy again. It won't work in case of you know different port. Send it, but it won't work. Send it anyway. Just see. HTTPs. Yeah. It won't work. What you can do is you can come to for cloud. I forget to give. One thing is it must be a port is 8 or 81. For cloud, you need to have 8 or 81, right? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's open but slow. So slow, yeah. 8084 won't work for the cloud. That's the main thing. And one more thing is you should refer from this YAML actually. You need to create one YAML file and you need to refer from port from the YAML. Okay, let's try. That's okay. Most of times we deploy, we do from YAML only. Let's try this one. Okay, now export. Multiple listeners are there. Okay. Just yeah. Hold on. So open the YAML file. Open the configuration XML. Open the configuration XML. And you've got two listeners created. You will get a config that one. Same. Yeah, one is port 8081, that is the second port 8081. You need to remove one configuration so that you can be correct. You can remove the second one 8081 config 1, right? Config 1 is not required. Oh, that's true, yeah. The second configuration. You can remove that one. Remove that. Yeah, remove that one. And come down your flow. You are referring HTTP config 1. Remove the one. Configure. In the listener, come down to the flow level. Yeah, there. Yeah, little up. Yeah, little up. One line up. One line, go one line. Yeah, in that line, right. Config ref tab is there. Yeah, you're referring. We removed that one, right? Just config is fine. Remove that one. It's now save it. Now save it. Now again export it. Finish. Go to runtime. Go back to applications. Just to click on that. Don't click on that one. Click on the row somewhere in the row on the second row. Yeah, somewhere in the second row. Somewhere. Yeah. Somewhere. Yeah. Click on that. Click on there. And the right hand side. You've got manage application right. So start right. Start. You don't. Yeah, you can import. Now import the name. Import file. Changes. Yeah. You can go to application step. It's updating. Wait for a moment. Oh, so the agent's doing the work right now. Click. So in case of your local deployment, the agent will do work. In case of cloud deployment, the agent is not required, right? So yeah. Do I need to restore the agent? Why? You're deploying the cloud, right? In case of local deployment, the agent will take care. But if you're deploying in the cloud, there is no role of an agent. So nothing to do with agent now. If you want to progress, you can click on that link. Error handles Alan too. We click on the link and just click on this. The red and the left hand side right. You get the logs. You can see the logs. Go to log. And you can see the progress, how it is deploying in this program. Deployment start or not. All the progress 12th even. 12/12, it says it started successfully. Application started successfully. Still doing some housekeeping. Turn. Take a little time to update. Yeah. Go to applications. Still disabled. What is going on? You get the progress started. The application started successfully, right? Then go to the applications. 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 Does this one still updating? Click on the link. Click on the link. The Cloudable Devo. Click on the link. Yeah. Click on the link. Now copy that link and put that in your Postman. Remove iterative also. Error A4 is no longer required. Just both is not required in case of Cloud App. Now the two stashes. You got two stashes over that of Devo. Remove one stash. Which all? There also it is not. Remove the entire HTTP. And after there also one stash. Right. Now send it. Let's see. This means there is something. Notified. It's trying. It is deployed right. Go over here and click on the link. The link also. Click on the link. No listener for endpoint. It should come. So it is get or post. It's get. Go to Postman and copy that URL. Which one? Which URL? Yeah, that one. That? Yeah, up to. Don't copy the HTTP. Just copy up to error handle. Yeah, that section. Copy that thing. Copy the entire thing. And paste on the browser. Yes, exactly. And enter that gateway. So see, you should use that one. See, you check your port, the first one. Ensure that you have entered a .http port as of the port right. You need to give port as that in the URL file. No. Yet. Not yet. Go to your application in the studio. Yeah, we're in 8081, right? There you need to give us dark curly braces. I see. You need to refer from the URL file actually. Curly braces htport. Yeah. And remove the tentative one. And close the curly braces. Right, and go to SASE main resources and create one YAML file. One more time. Go to SASE main resources folder in your left. SASE main resources. Yeah, there. Right click on that. Right click. And new. Set the first one. First option new. And select file. Down, down. Come down, come down. And do some properties yum or diva yum. Some diva. Diva. Yeah, diva yum. So you can do. You can use some meaningful name like not error yum. You can use development yum or something like that. Yeah, diva yum. Right, okay. Alright. No problem. You can keep develop also good. Finish it. Yeah, finish it. And the top a USDP colon. Come to next line. You tap and host. Quote. In double quotes the points or tool. For host. For host. In the double quotes u point zoo. And come down to next line. Yeah, where the same where the whole starts. We need to do both from there. What are okay? Yeah, same level and the host level. Then what I do? Yeah, quote. Quote. Quote, quote, quote. Quote okay. Now quote. 81 is double quotes. 801 is the double quote. All double quotes. Remove that. 2 extra quotes from there. Alright. So you should not actually localhost colon. Quotes are required actually. You should do the quotes. That's good. Save it. And go to your. This one. No, 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 no. Go to your error handling XML file. Go to the global elements tab down there. Yeah, now create. Now select the global configuration, the third one yes, and configuration properties, the second one. The second one, the configuration properties, first of that one. Okay, now point the YARN file. Yeah, click on that one and you can find YARN file over here. Whatever develop YARN you can. Somewhere you can see. Yes, okay, yeah, okay, yes now. You can. You want to test. You can test locally once. You can't test locally because it already is running, right? Yeah. I think it's running. It's running. It won't allow it. But requirement. Okay, we can do one thing. Should I stop and stop this one? Stop your any point to the server. You can stop any point server. Any point should a server. This one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, actually it's not running. You can click on the red button. It's running because the port changed. Okay, no problem because actually it's port change. Right? It will have it wrong. I forgot you can run it. You can run it and test it here because the one we deployed is 8084 in that server. Right now we change it. You will deploy. Actually it won't cause any problem. Yeah, you can run it in the local. Yeah, on 881. So it's a running over here, no issues. I just confused also. Yeah. I'm just preparing. Now, at same time, we can export this one. What is the reason? Let me see the reason. Okay, go up in the console. Yeah, little down, little down. All down, yeah, all down. Or let's maximize the console. If you maximize, yeah, the second tab, maximize the second tab, console tab, not if not app console, the Mule console. Yeah, minimize this one. Yeah, go to that mode. You can do the double click to go out there, yeah, or else you can double click on, yeah. My service, it is so now. Yeah, so what is the? You are not able to see the console, right? Yeah, now in that case, what you to do is go to your window. On the top. Yeah, go to window and go to show you. I think the fourth one, the fourth show view, okay, and select the console, the first one. Okay, it will appear over here and you can drag and you can put down if you want. That will drag and put down the console. What is that? You can go up little up. Yes, you can put like that. That's good practice. Yeah. If you miss a school, you can explore. Will come okay. Okay. So now let's just drag the right panel to the right, or else you can close that Mule properties or others. You can drag the Mule properties and drag that Mule properties and put besides your console. Just beside your console. That's also fine. Which one? The mule. The extreme right, right. Extreme right. You can find the mole properties tab extreme right. Still right. Yeah. Extreme right. What do I do? Okay. Then we can see you can close also. Fine. You can close and you can latter point of time. You can open if you want. Yeah. You can see just yeah, exactly. Go up, go up, go up, go up. Yeah. Up. Okay, 1 second. So what is the fail to deploy Active-Fact 881 already in bind? Maybe it is conflicting with that server. Okay, so what we can do is we can export. Sorry, you can export the application, export the export. Go to error handling, right click on the export. Go to that application in the Anypoint Studio. We export from a Anypoint. Yeah, right click that. Go to that application name here, the export. Yeah, export. And yeah, next finish, do already. Yes, replace it. Now go to cloud and try to deploy the cloud. It will deploy because there is no kind of conflict. Right? Go to cloud. Yeah, what is it? The first one, go to applications. And yeah, select the row. You can manage application. Choose file, upload file. Update changes. Takes a little time. So this is we are doing quite deployments manually, right? Packaging and we are copying, uploading. We are doing all these activities, right? So there is one way we can automate all these things. So the application itself will package and deploy to the cloud. Wow, so that is important to understand the CI/CD concept, all the stuff. We have a Mole Maven plugin using that. Run a script. It will deploy to the cloud directly. It will package and deploy to the cloud. So that is the Mule Maven plugin. If you run proper CI/CD, what it will do is it will download the script, download the projects from repository from Git. And the next we will run it will deploy to do all those steps. Yeah. One of the step is deployment. First we can see deployment step. Then you can see how to download that script. Start it right. Click on that link. Now copy that one. Or else you can, What we can do is now you can copy the earlier. We have the URL right from post. Yeah. Remove that and put that URL. Yeah, exactly. I think HTTPS, that's fine. You can put HTTPS. :// Yeah, not bad. So now we can see the still not working. Yes. I'm still not working. STTPS, put SSTTPS, and while localhost we were deploying, we are fixing localhost. Okay, from 8 to 84, I think in local it is running on. We didn't change that one. We changed in the cloud only local version. It is still running on 8 of 84. We changed it, but we didn't deploy it to your local server right after changing. We got issue when deploying to local. In any point, this one this year, close it. This one, we can close the server. It can stop the server. You can see, that's all is happening, which is fine. This is on 8 to 84 actually. First you configured 8 to 84. First you put it like that, okay, and afterwards you exported that and deployed to your local server. Afterwards you changed to 8281. But that one you not deploy to your local server. So not that one, this server. Go to applications. Go back applications and click on the application. Click on the ID, click on the header, click on the ID, click on the IDE. You can see. Click on the flows in the right hand side. You can close right. Go click on the flows on the right. On the left panel. Click on the flows. We can start and we can check this one. Okay, then start. We can stop that. You What you can do is you can go to your local server. Local server. Okay, folder. Go to folder. Yeah. Where you define go to the bin, you start. Yeah. Go to that. Go there. Just one level up. Yeah. Now go to apps folder. Apps folder is there, right? Okay, here, see in the here apps folder, there are two files are there. One is error handler, means once you deploy your application will come to this apps folder. Okay, right, and perfectly deployed. It creates one folder called anchor file. You see, if you go back, you can see the yeah. So this is anchor file, represents that your application successfully deployed. If you delete this anchor file, the application will get undeployed server. To stop delete people, delete this anchor file so that application will get deleted from the server. Delete it. Yeah, if you delete it, the application will get undeployed right now. Go to that error handler, the folder. And go to the XML file. See the XML file error handler. Yeah, WordPad, whatever. Here you can see the port and you know that stuff. 880 phone is there, right? Yes? Yes, both. I don't know why. Okay, but which one is referring that? You have both, but the result is referring in the flow. The flow that is referring local HTTP. You got creators and 8081, one is 8084. Okay, the two configurations we are using 8084 one. Now come to the Postman and test the 8084 one with the base path. First check you are given the proper URL or not. Come on. Is it right? Yeah. Is the path correct? Go to Nairobi. Send it. Okay, get time zone info/Africa. Yeah, is it? Your base path is also no, it is not. But application is okay. You do one thing, close the server. Yeah, close it, stop the server. Stop that one because this one is being doing some issue for that. Okay. Stop that server and see. Okay, maximize this one. Yeah, so enable does not allow dangling configuration. Now this error handling is unopened, running over here, right? Okay, now go to your local host. Now show me that one you are. You know what's that? Yes, no, you show me that. Which one? Editor? In the editor, you shown me right. Editor, that is. Edit plus or not plus. Plus you show me that file, XML file. Of Excel file. Yeah, this XFL file, it's just here, not plus, open that one. Okay, let me see one here. So your population is a local host. And base path is API. It could be a request one. What is the reason for the decision on the base path is get time zone info localhost. 3 people in the time zone info. Then region city, right? That is the one you are giving, right? Copy that time zone info path. From here, yeah, copy the base path. Yeah, copy the base path properly. Come to your postman here. Yeah, localhost slash. Okay, that is, open that one, paste it. No, it's. We should not run the two servers in the local. Already we run one server. So the other one. Yeah, you want. Yeah, you do one thing, go to your folder and delete that anchor file. Go to your folder. Yeah, delete that anchor file. Oh. And stop the server. Come to your server console. The black console. Yeah, press Ctrl C. Yes, right now. Go to your Anypoint Studio and you can define your local server once check. The money here anyway. Anyway, my question is we different to cloud also, right? Was that in my note? Is we depend on cloud also, right? This one? Yeah. Go to the cloud. We see the cloud lock when it's properly declared or not. Go to cloud the console also. If any error, we can see in the error. Lockpicks. Okay, go to applications. Click on this one. We stopped it. Yeah, we stopped it. Therefore, I'm gonna, click on the cloud. Yeah, go to logs. I'm going to. Then your application is started, right? Then go to the cloud, go to applications. Click on the cloud link. Copy that. Click on that link. Okay. That's not an issue. Okay, and slash at the end, right at the end. See in the address bar. At the end, you give that one. Get what is the best part with the best part. See, after that you have to give the best part because there is no best part is giving us no listener tech part with the best part slash. Slash that. What is that one you usually? Yeah, Africa. Something you write? Some continent name. Yeah. Then now I took that one. Okay, my fault is this you need to give us. What you should be is finest. HTTPS. I should be on. This should be. It should be, not portrait you still put on it. You should. Actually, it should. There is something in your port. You should do the stupid on port. That's only one thing. You should take care and should be. Actually, you should not get this error once you decrypt. This you try with other applications, some other application from simple hello application, because your focus is on the deployment and write. I'm 881 now. 84. Change it. The main application. Why does he say no listener? Okay, open the listener. Go to the Mule view. I have Windows. Sorry, that a Windows view. No show you. Select the new. What's that code? Mule. Your properties will be selected to go to others. And select the Mule. Go to Mule. Use and the properties. Mule properties come down. Yeah, that one okay, open. So it's you need to open somewhere in the right panel, right? Right thing, right? Yeah, that one. Click that one and put beside your console. Drag that one that comes the properties. Yeah, drag the one for that one, hold it. And what I drag down or drag down to your console, just adjacent to console. Yeah, put over here. And click on that listener. Then you can see the properties over here. I don't know. I need to start all slow. So further you can drag it. You can put, you know that the board that and put just into your console. That is also fine. That one you click. On the right. Yeah, just in the right tab, right. Company I just come from. The right and integrate. Yeah, just right. Yeah, click on that one. This one, yeah. So in it, okay, do one thing local. So there's no bus. But no, don't you be based on your mobile testing so that it work, right? Go to Postman. Remove the base. Because there is a base part. send it. And do not foam. Yeah, that was the air catch. No, it's not working. No, it isn't the cloud one also. Without giving the base part. Maybe this was somewhere in this. Yeah, I'm not sure I remember this one. Not working. I think we close this. Is it running? That's true. Okay, change that one also, and the port host is the right. Go to your application. Go in any point. Now post also dollar. The post. Yeah, in this window, only in this window, only. No, go to any point studio. Yeah, no, showing that window right in that. The host in the host field. Yeah, that was field. What you do is dollar. So I leave this TTP, that post. Host, yeah. Now you need to, export here. Okay, and this is. Now go to your any point. This one cloud up. Okay, now this time do one thing, go to. Yeah, click on the row and become the role. Hold. Now at the end, right at the end of top, you have one thing like started right some green button. You see. Yeah, not that one and delete. Top of the video. Yeah, we freshly willing to one. Select that. Select that button. Yeah, I did application. Okay, now would be the application. Now give the application name. Oh, product deployment target was application upload high. Still it is. I think it is not completely deployed. Yeah, you like that nothing. You like this. I think. Now go to your that one. Change the IP address, I think. When I think your IP address is wrong. Go to your, the cloud console, that one. Show me that there are 100 to that one. Okay, click on that one and then copy that error and that one. Okay, this. Okay, now spine, copy that thing. I don't know that you can test over here also. Yeah, this is also fine as a get method your brother of slash. You are the path. I check mine usually. Should work. The only thing we take care is the port and post. It's proper. It should work. But some reason, try with different application. Also some other application. Yeah, right, okay. And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.